Hello everybody. I'm in front of RCJ, the second day of my hunger strike here. There is a quite intense now because they are expecting people going lunch who were discussing Brexit. Okay, just going to I'm just trying to start my broadcast when will be more people will come. There's many reporters here who are waiting for the Brexit. I already gave some interviews, and I don't need interviews. I want my son back. That's what I want, and I will do whatever it takes. Because I find it is disgusting. The child is prevented to see his father. It's absolutely despicable. It traumatized my son extremely. I'm in front of RCJ. You could see quite lots of people from all sorts of places here. I have to go ahead with this broadcast because they could come any moment. Today is the second day of my hunger strike. It's much more difficult than it was before. Much more difficult. People coming, watching placard here. It was quite wrong that they brought these proceedings against me in Junction because they will have to identify me and then have to identify my child as well. It's quite wrong what these people do. They brought him enormous emotional harm. Hello, is it a crime in this country to identify social worker? Apparently it is. You can criticize everybody here. You can criticize MPs, Prime Minister, but you cannot touch social worker, otherwise you're facing prison. Like in my case. I want my son back home, that's why I'm here. We did nothing wrong, not me, not my son. They keep him by force in the foster care, alienating him. We did nothing wrong. And when I started to criticize him, I'm facing prison, you see? You can't criticize social worker here in this country. This is absolutely disgusting what Medway Council does towards me. Absolutely disgusting. Shame on you, Medway Council, shame on you. Yes, I criticize you on a Facebook. Now they will drag me to jail for it. This is despicable, disgusting. You cannot touch social worker in this country, you see. This is incredible. So why my child should suffer in the foster care? Yes, it's me. Yes, it's me on a hunger strike, yes. I'm just, now they're all coming on a lunch break. All those, barristers and all these people, I'll film them. Why? Because I want my son back home and they want to imprison me for that. I'm here because I want my son back home, and I strongly protest against Medway Council, who wants to put me to prison for it. I am facing committals to jail because I dare to criticize Medve Children's Services. Isn't it disgusting? I criticize them on Facebook, on the social media, and they want to imprison me for it. This is despicable. 26th of October, I am facing 2 years in prison because I criticized Medve Children's Services. Open court hearing, everybody welcomes there. So why my child should suffer in foster care? We did nothing wrong. Sorry, you have the same story, the same thing. Which council? This is absurd.
Nothing, no facts.
Exactly, that's what I mean. The same story with me. Assumptions, speculations, and that's all. This is criminal. These people. Thank you so much.
Where those sick ass witches
How possible that Medve Council want to put me in prison because I want my own son home back? How it is possible? How it is possible to keep in care innocent child? We did nothing wrong. This is an absolute fake case, and you keeping him in care, No cover-up will be this time at the council, not at all, absolutely. Not in my case. Bring my child home, let me see my son, that's what he wants as well, and we will finish this matter. I will name and shame everybody in the council, even if he put me to prison, it will not help you. Absolutely not. This injunction is not valid, this is illegal injunction. It is possible to criticize here children's services. Sir Manby said they could be identified online. On which grounds? Judge Hamilton put this injunction, I mean, it is nonsense. No cover-up this time, not at all. I'm not afraid of your prison as well. It's many reporters here now who will be just people are taking. Sorry, cannot see what you write. Sorry, just missed what you wrote. Notice. It's a bit of sun. This disturbs me to see. They are noticing you. Well, they want to put me to prison. Of course, they are noticing me, and they try to use my son to manipulate him. So 26th of October I am facing committals to prison because I want my son back home. Can you imagine that? He's in a foster care. It's inhumane what they do towards me and towards my son. Absolutely inhumane. And they try to use children. Sorry.
I wanted just to give you a little tip. I've been coming here for a very long time. If they're doing
television interviews, where they're holding the microphone, don't use them because they complain about you.
Oh,
You see,
right.
only when they're.
but they don't do interview now.
I know, no, they don't. But watch them when they are starting.
Yeah.
I'm not against
Thank you so much
I'm only
indeed.
just
Yes.
giving you. I'm the chairman of the Irish Civil Rights Association.
Sorry?
I'm the chairman of the Irish Civil Rights Association, and I've been coming here.
Which association?
The Irish Civil Rights Association.
All right,
I've been coming here
right.
since 1967. But you see, if someone is doing an interview
Yep.
and somebody shouts, or uses a noise,
It's
I'm only telling you. I'm not telling you to stop. I'm only just.
Thank you so much.
I mean, you can make the decision yourself. But you see, what they do is, if they're doing an interview there and
It's
you
disturbs because it's in
interference,
interference.
and then what they do is to complain to the police about you. So I'm only telling you. But you see,
So you're Irish, so you know issue of a hunger strike then?
Oh yes. I was the chairman of the Hunger Strike Committee here.
Actually,
it
is my third one, and it is genuine hunger strike, which will be proved by GP. You see, tests blood urine.
Well, the origin of hunger strike is in the ancient Irish. You see, we had the oldest laws in Europe. We had the Bretton laws. You see, and we didn't believe in. We didn't have prisons. You see, what happened was when someone did you an injustice, we would go on hunger strike outside of their house, and then everybody boycotted.
Outside of their house.
Outside of their house. So you see, the oldest laws in Europe are the Bretton laws, which we Irish had. We had our Bretton laws even before the Romans came to England. We had our Bretton laws in Ireland when we had the ancient kings at Tara, around the time of even when the pharaohs were in power, and when Darius was in power in Persia.
Good for a tip. When I see interview, I will stop.
You still get good publicity because there's a very high-profile case, and there's a lot of people here, a lot of journalists, and all sorts of things.
No, they put injunction, but injunction is not legal. They put injunction on me, but then don't make me, commit proceedings.
Oh yeah. Well,
You know what I mean?
under the Human Rights Act, you have free speech and the right to protest.
They are covering by my child. You see, that is not at his best interest.
If you read the Human Rights Act, you will
I
see
know
the
Human
seven-
Rights Act.
the right.
This is lawlessness. They can't tell us about Human Rights Act,
They couldn't say that. I wasn't telling you stuff. I was only just giving you a little bit of advice, personal advice.
Thank you so much indeed, sir.
There's no television. I think the television normally wouldn't go over there. Normally go over there to the interviews over there.
I see.
Do the interviews there. You see,
Maybe I should just.
sometimes when, I don't know if MPs comes. You see, sometimes
It's only correspondence here, yeah, photo correspondence, and all interview will be done
but
there.
there is some politicians here. I think there's some politicians inside, and there's you see people associated with the case, like the woman who took the case. You see, sometimes when they come out, they try to interview her.
Here or no, there.
This one here can interview people. This one. You see.
Yeah.
She's the only one. There's another one over there, I think. You see, and if they interview someone and then he made noise in the background, they could affect them.
Yeah.
It's only in that second. I mean, they wouldn't complain about you. It's only the noise they complain about.
I see.
When the interview is going on. Anyway, I see you.
Thank you so much indeed, sir. Thank you so much. Hunger strike, day 2. I want my son back home. That's what I want. Medway Council, give my son back, please. There is no reason to keep child in a foster care on the taxpayers' money. Not at all. I did nothing wrong. Isn't it disgusting? Do you want your son back? I have to go to jail? Criticize online children's services, you have to go to prison for it. You know what I mean? Who is ruling this country? Children's services or prime minister? This is absurd. This is wrong.
You have every right to have the child with you, as long as you ain't done nothing wrong.
I did nothing wrong. He wants to come back home. He wants to see me more often. They don't care. Gangsters. I just was given advice not to use megaphone when they'll give interviews. Some interviews are getting there. That's great. Fantastic.
Do you have a number we can take?
Sorry?
Do you have a number we can take?
Number?
A telephone number?
Yes. Are you on the Facebook by any chance?
Facebook.
I give you my card.
Yeah.
What's about to happen here?
They're discussing Brexit, but I'm here on my. Sorry.
talk to them.
Oh, I'm on a hunger strike here, day 2, because they took my son to foster care without reasons. I want my son back home. That's what I want. Are you from US?
I am.
Great. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Well, to be fair to say that this laws about child protection only in the UK, not any other European country. Shit.
Have you seen that video? It's amazing. It's quite ironic.
Right, thank you for joining. It's not easy, this hunger strike, because when weather was good it was much easier.
know they do offers, but you know, I never.
They have now this Brexit meeting. It's a court hearing in regards of legality of Brexit. You see, that's why so many people and media here. And I'm here on a hunger strike day too, just because I want my son back home, and because I'm facing committals to prison about this. It has to be absolutely shameful and despicable that Medway Council, instead of working with me together for the best interest of my son, they want to drag me to prison because I dare to criticize them online. Shame on you.
There's so few trash.
There'll be none around. There'll be none around the office.
Yeah, but maybe in the the press. The press.
No, like I just said.
How do you say?
The press, yeah. But like I like.
Okay, I guess should we go and you? Yeah. You can put. I think we've gone over. Just put it on your bag and
Thank you for joining. I'm just waiting good timing to start with the megaphone. Yeah, that's what Medway Council does to my child. Keep him by force and want me to put me to prison. Final solution: child to care, father to prison. And
well, you have to deal with it.
Disgusting.
You have to deal with it in the court.
Yes, I know. Yes, I'm facing committals to prison. That's how are they dealing with it. Because I criticize them in the social media.
You can't be put in prison just for criticizing them.
I swear, I can send you because it was in injunction not to name them in the social media. Can you imagine
yes, well,
that?
you shouldn't break the injunction.
I can vary this injunction. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Don't break.
You know what
it.
I mean?
Otherwise, they can put you in prison.
I'm not afraid of the prison. Okay. But what happens? It won't help them a single bit because it will be multiplied. It will be tenfold copied and spread all over the world. It won't help them a single bit. Absolutely not. They didn't think about my child, how he would feel if his father will be in prison. They don't care about my child. Well, I'm a single father.
If you don't wish to be in prison, don't break the injunction.
Judge didn't like it, by the way, this application. He was not happy about that at all. So he understands that it's not good what they do. Okay. Well, I can to tell you in the comments of what this lady said that everything what Hitler done in Germany was also perfectly legal. And I will apply to the court to vary this injunction or to set aside, because initially it was not legal. This is disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Want to put me to prison because I want my son back home.
What happened? Was it social services?
Yeah, Medway.
Is he in foster care?
Yes, I want him back, and they want to put me to prison for it.
Oh, that's really bad. Yeah. Has he been adopted or?
No, it's my biological son. No, foster care. He's coming 14 years old.
14 years old?
Yes.
Does he want to come back?
Yes, yeah, definitely. He wants to see his father, no one doubts that. But they don't allow him.
Do you have contact with him?
Very rarely. They want 4 times a year. On which grounds? Because when he sees me, he wants to come back. He starts to undermine foster placement.
Oh, yes.
You know?
But what about the LAC reviews? Do you go to the LAC reviews?
It's a fiction, this LAC review. You know how they operate. This is the same social worker. They will never go against social worker. Luck review, yes. And they didn't allow me and my son to be together in this luck review. I'm not allowed to see minutes from this luck review. Are you a family solicitor, I guess?
No, I'm a Mackenzie friend.
Sorry?
I'm a Mackenzie friend.
Ah, great. Because what actually happening now, I have those, committals, and I have no legal help. I can't find solicitor who wants to take my case. I cannot find any Mackenzie friend as well. This is quite silly.
If you're in committal, then surely you get free legal aid. Because
They do not want. Yes, I know. Yes, but not a matter. Solicitor do not want to take this case.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's disastrous. Have you tried a few?
I tried loads. Because it's a committals to prison civil injunction.
Yes, but it turns into
Civil injunction.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a bit of crossroad between family law, public law,
Yes.
and the criminal law. You see?
yeah.
So they all get confused.
Yes.
Do you have maybe your?
Tried to apply to discharge the care order? Have you tried to apply to C2?
See, change of circumstance. I have all grounds for it, but I'm dealing with a gang. You understand? It's a gang. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating.
Okay. Are they asking you to do anything
Sorry?
in order to discharge? Are they asking you to?
All
is there
case
any-
is fake because I got assessed and I got some recommendation.